What's up, everyone? Bistacle TV back again with another YouTube video. It's going to be another NFT game, Polka Monsters. We're going to do a review and I'll share to you what are the process or what are my process in doing my own research before investing to a specific game or token. So let's go. Okay, so Polkamonster is just a ramped version of the game Pokemon Go. So if you want to know more about Polkamonster's gameplay, the marketplace, the play to earn system, the farming system, their website is just polkamonster.com and or I'm sorry, polkamonster.game, and then just go over through the documents. That's what they call for their white paper, and just read through everything there. So this is what the white paper or the document looks like. And then let's head on straight on how or what's my process in doing my research if I want to invest or if a new game comes out to the market. So first things first, um, Polka Monster, by the way, is already listed in CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, so it's very easy for us to find their contract address. So just easily click on the copy address button, and then what I usually do first is that whenever I have the contract address, I right away go to BSC scan, and then I'll paste their contract address. And then here's some of the things that I look into. Of course, the uh, token tracker, and then the transaction. Now, one thing that you can also look into is actually the contract, just to make sure it's verified. So to check on the contract, if it's already verified and audited, you just simply click on the token address, and then you go to read contract. If you are very familiar with how the contract works, usually you would be able to see the codes from here. And then you can go back to the contract in the profile summary, and then you can see that the contract is already verified, right? Um, it's been verified by the company called Solidity. So that's also one thing that you have to check early on, because you want to make sure that the contract is verified by a reliable source, so not to experience any rug pull or any honeypot along the process. Now after that, another site that you can also check is the BSC check. So from here you just simply paste on the BSC contract address. What works here are only those platforms being run under the Binance Smart Chain. So it analyzes the token, and then usually it's going to display the uh, it's going to display its findings. Um, and another website that you can go to is the Token Sniffer. The website is tokensniffer.com. I can paste all the links in the description below. So it's going to conduct a smell test whether the contract has some issues. So from here, you will be able to check that the verified or the contract has been verified by a reliable source. There were no similar tokens created before, and then it does not have a proxy contract, or so the contract is clean based on tokensniffer.com. If we're going to go back here in Binance or BSC check, unfortunately it's not loading up, but usually it will tell you there will be 4 quadrants here, and it's going to tell you something fishy if found on their contract. So from here you now have a simple picture of whether or not you're going to invest to a specific token or not. My thought process is that whenever I hear new token or new game in the market, I will always conclude that that game or that token is a scam unless proven otherwise by my research. So this is what I go through every time I filter on games like Dragonary, Axie Infinity, Painamon, and other games that I've invested to. Um, I always do the diligence to, you know, just invest. I'm on things that I know what I'm doing. So after here, if all things look good, we can now go to CoinGecko, or you can also go to KuCoin to check on its chart. It's been doing good really during it came out, but for some reasons there were issues with their websites or with their gameplay, which is really common, especially in all other NFT games. There were no NFT game that did not experience any bug down. Polka Monsters are yet to experience DDoS. Um, so that's expected. So long as there is a communication from the developers, then definitely you will have a peace of mind that it's being worked on. So going back to their website, it's very upfront though, that they're showing their partners to build this game. So very upfront, if you go to their website, you know that their partners are these folks from here. We have Hunters, Unicrypts, and Solidity, which verify their contract. If you have time, you can always check on these companies. You can always check for these partnerships. You can always check their credibility online. You can just simply go to Google and then Google the name of the company, and check their track records as well. Same with the documents. If the dev is being doxed, or meaning to say, if the devs are revealing themselves, you can simply go to Google and then type their name, or you can head on to LinkedIn. The thing is that for me, whether the developers are doxed or not, it doesn't really put too much count on the research, because it happens before, um, with some of the games that developers are revealing themselves, but unfortunately, along the way, it was a rug pull, because according to some of the articles, it's easy to pay someone to act as the developer and would somehow uh, cover the actual or the real developers of the game by simply paying. You can just go to Fiverr and then pay someone there and act as if they were the CEO or the founder of the game. So that's it. And there were also instances where the developers did not reveal themselves, but the token or the game is very successful, right? For one Bitcoin, uh, we don't know who really is behind it, but it's a very successful cryptocurrency. So I'm not really into whether or not the dev would dox or would not. I'm really looking into the structure of the game and the other factors in terms of doing the research. So these are the characters in Polkamonsters. Uh, before it looks like you're really looking at Pokemon, but I think they've made some adjustments to avoid perhaps copyright issues. Um, The roadmap is also here if you are looking into it, because it's very important, because you want to know if they have plans or not, or what are their plans. So these are the token distribution. It's already a play to earn um, game. So the uh, roadmap is also here. So we are now on P3, right? Because I think they've already launched the game in uh, Android. So from here, once you're done with your research, you can go head on to their app. So this is how it looks like. So to start playing the game, what you need to do is to purchase an egg. That egg is cost, or that egg would cost about 11,000 PK mon. That's the uh, token address PKmon. It's going to cost 11,000 PKmon, so that's around probably 5 or 6,000 Philippine peso. So once you purchase this, you also need to purchase about 500 PKmon for the energy for the ball to be hatched. So it's going to be a random, like any other NFT games, like CryptoZone, um, what else? Crypto scale. It's going to be a rare, or it's going to be a random rare that you will be getting after the hatch. So let's just breeze through of what do those rare look like. Um, some of it really cost very high. You would be surprised. So um, usually the investment would be back right away if you're able to, at least get rare 2 and up. So this is rare 2. So no, this is rare 3, and then this is rare 6, rare 1. Okay, so even rare 1 uh, would reach about 30,000 PKmon, depending on, I think, the level uh, of that PKmon. So this is how their marketplace looks like. Graphic wise, although we're not really into it, it's somehow manageable. Um, it's somehow pleasing to the eye. So if you want to invest on this, very easy. Just load up your MetaMask from Binance, and then you can simply exchange your BNBs to PKmon. So that's the token address, PKmon. You can do that in uh, PancakeSwap. Uh, so just go to PancakeSwap, exchange your BNB to PKmon. So in my opinion, this is a legit play to earn game. Although right now there is currently some issues that they're trying to fix. To know more updates on the development of the game, it's very important that you join their Twitter accounts, you follow them on their Twitter accounts, you join their Telegram groups, their Telegram channel, because that's where you get most of the update, and that's where uh, you will know what is actually the direction of the game. And if you bump into issues, you can get help from the community. And if you know something about uh, the game, if you've discovered bugs or anything, if you have suggestions, you can always do so by simply uh, venting out or sharing out those experiences. So I think that's it for Polkamonsters. If you have any NFT game that you want me to review, or you can simply follow the steps that I've outlined earlier. And you can also comment down all the other games that you want me to review, and I'll find time to make a review about that game. And Thank you so much for joining me today. Please consider liking and subscribing to my channel for more NFT game updates. Goodbye. A peace.